Yakobson begins his career in this climate where art has a special value, it also has a super high risk. And what he did is, I would argue, he made ballets, but he made ballet a stealth weapon. What he did was he used it to challenge a totalitarian regime, one of the most repressive and locked down in the 20th century. He constantly locked horns with Soviet authorities who censored his work, at times outright forbid it to go on stage. He made 178 ballets, most of which are lost forever. A work he calls Quatre, which comes out of the spirit of this lithograph. This was a celebrated ballet from 1845. It was the kind of all-stars cast of romantic ballerinas. The greatest reigning ballerinas of the period were pulled on stage for this was supposed to be a one-off performance. It actually only had 4 before it was lost, and then we know it now as a restaging. But it's often talked about as a ballet from the era of glass in the point shoes era, when there was deep competition among ballerinas. And this was a moment to get them to kind of drop the conflict and come on board and dance together. He takes away the competition, and instead he makes it this intense sisterhood, a kind of sorority of sylphs, and shows the absolute coordination that was necessary to pull off dancing together. And he makes all the ballerinas link arms on the ensemble passages and stay holding hands continuously. It's quite a feat. I think it's interesting that Yakobson, I've outlined a bit, that he was really struggled to get his work on stage, certainly struggled with being able to stay as a working artist in Soviet Russia. He was Jewish as well, which I didn't mention, and that was an additional liability. He was actually denounced during the height of Stalin's purges against the Jews in the late 1940s. It's ironic that today his work is used as a teaching vehicle in the training program that builds the future dancers of Russia. Here's the man who was too dangerous to have on stage and now he's a touchstone of this almost lost and forgotten history.